Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about changing my major. And I know that I definitely want to do an in-depth blog post on this after all is said and done, after I've graduated and gotten experience in my field, and really look back on this decision. But I wanted to just do a random video kind of talking about it because I know a lot of you knew that I was going for nursing. I wanted to get my associate's RN and then start working and then continue getting my bachelor's. But many of you know that's not an easy path for me. Science has been my weakest subject for as long as I can remember. Math, sorta. I mean, it kind of went back and forth. But it seems in college I've really grasped onto math. I'm actually a lot better at it now. And science became an even bigger issue because it just got harder. Chemistry I was actually really good in because I had a wonderful professor. Biology I just got by in because I had a horrible professor. And then there's anatomy and physiology. And if you guys don't know of the classes I was taking or what I'm talking about, I can link to a couple of videos below that are on my beauty channel because they were like what's in my backpack videos, and that'll kind of explain a little bit more. But I took Anatomy and Physiology 1 in the spring of 2013, and then I was enrolled in Anatomy and Physiology 2 in the fall. I ended up getting the bare minimum grade that you need for A&P 1 to get into A&P 2. Meanwhile, nursing schools look at A&P 1 alone as 25% of the reason you get in. So, that wasn't so great. And my whole life this past spring was that class. And meanwhile, I was still a full-time student and had other classes. I still had a job that I worked at and these videos and, you know, a life. But, oh my gosh. It's like every waking moment I had was studying for that class because I knew what it meant to getting in. And I was still at that point where I was like, nope, not giving up. Well, it didn't pay off. I mean, every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and Friday, because then I didn't have a Friday class, I don't believe. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I studied like 10 hours each day. Just this class. Just this class. And then during the week as well. But during the week I kind of fit in my other classes too. And I still I got a C+, which was, again, the bare minimum. I was 1 point away from a B-, by the way, which really annoyed me. But, that's what happened. And then, you know, I took the summer off, obviously, and then fall comes around, and it's time for A&P 2, and I got up extremely early in the morning to register for A&P 2, because it's super competitive, and it was crazy, and, you know, I got in, and I was so excited, and I was like, this is a sign, it's gonna work out, you know, that kind of thing. Well, today that I'm filming this is Sunday, November 3rd. 1 week ago today, I officially decided I was done, and that I'm changing my major. And, I mean, that decision came from countless terrible grades in both A&P 1 and 2, but A&P 2 was just getting worse fast. I mean, they're not kidding when they say it's twice as hard as A&P 1. I was still putting in the hours studying and staying after with my study group to study for the practicals, and then studying on my own and with Dylan and whoever for my writtens. And, you know, it's just at that point where it's, if I got bare minimum in the first one, then how am I going to make it through the second one? And then, in reality, nursing school just gets harder. It never gets easier, and science is the foundation. And if I don't get it, how am I going to do this? So, I mean, this is a very summarized version of what I've gone through this whole year. I mean, it's been a crazy emotional ride. I've been so confused on what I'm supposed to do, what I want to do, what is right for me, what's meant to be. You know, it's crazy, and it's not easy, and it's hard to determine when is it the right time to move on. Because you don't want it to be too early and know that you gave up when it was just something you had to struggle through and then come out stronger. You don't want to give up too late when you've wasted too much time and you've just made yourself more miserable than you had to, and you knew it wasn't going to work out anyway. I finally came to the point because I was studying for my second written and nothing was clicking. And I had been studying for weeks. Nothing was clicking. I wasn't remembering anything. And I just wasn't able to process it anymore. And I had already mentally changed to a different major. So I was done last Sunday. I emailed my teacher and asked to withdraw. And then this past Wednesday, I actually withdrew. And I'm done. Now moving on, as many of you know, I took an Early Childhood Education 101 course this semester to test the waters, see if this was really something I was interested in. I know, before anyone says it, I know they make dramatically different pay. It's not about that, though. It's really about what am I going to be happy in. I'm not going to college to be miserable for the rest of my life. I'm putting in the effort now to be successful in my own eyes, to be happy, and, want to get up every morning to actually go to wherever I'm working. It ends up, I really like the course. I got a great professor. It's really fun. I mean, if you guys follow me on Facebook or Twitter, this past week we made jack-o'-lanterns. It was pretty fun. We've drawn, we've painted. It's like preschool all over again. It's so much fun. A lot less stressful, a lot easier for me to grasp onto, a lot more enjoyable. I'm going this week to observe at a daycare because it's required of the course and for an essay and everything. But I'm actually really excited. I walked out of there making my appointments so excited to start this journey. And I couldn't remember a time when I was really excited about nursing. I know I wasn't in the major yet, but all it was misery and stress the past 2.5 years. I can't remember a time that I was genuinely excited about something relating to the major. And now I am. And that just tells me I'm going in the right direction because it's like how I feel about makeup. I love it. I would love to do it every day. Even if it's 5 a.m., I'd be so happy. So I know I'm going in the right direction now. I know it's normal to change majors too. It was just that mindset of I've worked so long for this. It just stinks, But I'm happier now. There's a lot less stress, so that's definitely good. And I will get my associates in this sooner. Therefore my bachelor's as well, and I may even be looking at a master's in this because, well, one, I know the pay will be better, and two, it's always good to have more education when you can. And I'm even questioning, it's very early on, I gotta think about this stuff more, but I'm even questioning going into elementary education for my bachelor's and or master's. But I'm not sure because I really do prefer the little people versus, teaching math and English and all that stuff to 5th graders, but we'll see. But I know you guys saw that I was taking the class, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I ended up really liking it and that it's official. I've changed my major to it, and I'm very excited to be on this journey, and I hope you guys will come along with me. I'm sure I'll post lots, and years from now I do want to do an in-depth blog post about this whole journey because it's been very summed up in this video and very difficult. This year has been devastatingly hard for me emotionally. You know, last year it was hard physically because of my back injury. This year it's emotionally. So I'm really looking forward to 2014. You know, I always say I'm going to make it my year, but I really am now because I might graduate next fall with my associates, if not the following spring, and this is really happening. I can feel and see a future in this. I can grasp it, and it's a wonderful feeling. So I just wanted to let you guys know of that. I know it's a really random video, but hey, that's what my vlog channel is for. And plus I didn't really know a third beauty video to do this week. But I thought this would be appropriate to talk about. I hope this gives you hope if you're in a similar struggling situation. It's funny because I actually know a mutual friend of me and Dylan's is going through the same thing right now. Not with major-wise, she's just going through, she's in a nursing program and she doesn't think she can do it. And her teachers are horrible. They're saying, oh, you should just leave. I mean, that's so horrible because I've had a wonderful support system with my family and Dylan and my friends parents. I mean, it's great. But, you know, so if you're in a situation like that, I hope this kind of inspired you. I've been there and I know that it's not going to change your mind overnight, but hopefully I can help lead you in the right direction, whatever that is. But just know things take time. Patience is required. I've learned that. And you'll get there. I'm not even technically there yet. But I just wanted to kind of share this part of my journey, and I'm sure I'll vlog about it again. And blog about it and all those other logs. And yeah, so that's about all I want to say, I guess. But subscribe if you want to see more of my new college journey, my new major, my new outlook on life, and join the journey with me, because it was the death of one journey, which is the really hard part to handle, but it's the birth of a new one, and an overall better one for me, I'm sure. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go before this becomes, you know, an hour-long sob fest, and I will see you guys in my next video. Subscribe for more, and like this video to encourage me on this new, exciting journey. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.